Hey guys, it's Amy. I almost said from Gossip Candy, but I'm not from Gossip Candy anymore. So I guess we can just say from Birds Don't, or Wendy Fans Give, or Amy is Obsessed, I think is what this YouTube channel is now going to be. Because I've ditched all my Gossip Candy stuff since I sold the domain. So you guys wanted me to do a video, and here I am. I will try not to ramble like I always do. It's sort of sad doing videos without Chiquita. I miss like holding her. You old timers all remember all my videos with Chiquita would make appearances, and sometimes Junior. Junior's on the other side of the cat gate down the hall, so that Doki doesn't annoy him. But Doki's right over there. Oh, you can't see it, but she'll come here. Can you come here? Come say hi. Come say hi. She's not gonna get on my lap. She said, "Oh wait, there she is." Nope, she thinks something bad's gonna happen. Oh, come here. Can you get in? She's not quite the like ham on camera that Chiquita was. Here, you got to see Doki for like 2 seconds. So I don't have like a real. I'm just gonna be random and cover a bunch of different things in this video. And it'll probably be super boring. Maybe not. I wore my kale shirt just for you guys. I saw this and I thought of Harry. Or the hairy persona of kale and organic guacamole. And I got this shirt, but you know, Target shirts are so like sometimes they make them so thin that you feel like they're just clinging to like every like body roll ever. So it's not the most flattering shirt, but it's cute. I'd wear it around the house, and maybe once I tighten up a little, I'll feel a little bit better. But it's Target. Sometimes you get their shirts, and they're just like they're super like thin and like clingy. So anyway, that's that. I have my list of things I wanted to talk about. Wet Louie. I had Wet Louie. It was like right up there at the top. I'm sure you've all seen those gifs and pics and stuff. That was very like, oh. Lesbians love Louie. And I was proud to see the tote actually made it to one of the concerts. So that was awesome. I liked seeing that. I should have worn, I'm still sad I never wore that shirt to a concert because there was always so many choices to wear. But I did want to wear that one. I'm sad I didn't. I had Dan Wooten on here, but nobody wants to talk about him. He's just a big like wah wah baby. You can tell he's so bitchy now. Like he's so bitter and like I like all the memes that are like developing like him and Simon and like he gets to touch the peg implants and stuff. So that's kind of fun. Nobody listens to what he says anyway. I remember when he showed up on one of the U.S. Entertainment, like Entertainment Tonight or one of those. I was like, what the fuck is he doing on U.S. TV? Like, get him off of here. He's your problem, not ours. But I thought that was funny. And I haven't seen him since, so I'm hoping they just keep him. We don't need him. What else? I'll do a charity wrap up really quick. You guys probably saw I posted the hair ties. We got to see kind of our proof of the hair ties. And they're gorgeous. I am like so impressed with how they came out. I wasn't sure like what they were going to look like because we haven't bought hair ties before to sell. But they look amazing. And so I'm really excited about those. I will have, everybody asks me every freaking day when, so not you guys, but you know who, just all these randoms everywhere, the newbies, I guess, are always asking me, when can we get them, how do we get them, whatever, and we're going to put the pre-order link up probably next week, maybe sometime, we keep saying mid-October, but it's going to take a while for this stuff to get in, and we want to give people, you know, we've redone the store so that you can use PayPal now. And you can also order multiple things on payment. I said, you know what, let's spend the money and I'll get a shopping cart for PayPal because a lot of people wanted to use PayPal and stuff. So I got a little subscription so we can do a shopping cart on PayPal easily. And it's real nice. It's actually pretty nice. it's got good tracking stuff. But we're redoing all of that store stuff, so you only have one store. You won't have to do 2 different stores and all that stuff. But we also didn't want to put the link up right away because if we put it up now, I'll have people asking me next week, like, where's my bracelets? And it's like, we haven't even got them yet. They probably haven't even made them. So these things take time. So we're delaying that a little bit. We've placed the orders for everything but Louis' bracelets. And please vote in the survey link that's on my 1D Fans Give Twitter. Of what bracelets you want to see, and if you're unhappy that I've seen some people like, I wanted chicken and chili, I wanted this, I wanted that, and it's like, then you have to participate. Like, somebody's got to make a design. We only did designs that people submitted, so if there's a design you really want next time, because we may only order, I'm thinking maybe one this time, depending on how the survey comes out, and kind of wait and see what happens with the album. If there's any good lyrics or things that we could put on a bracelet. Louis is hard, like, compared to Harry's. I feel like Harry is so easy. Like, it's just ideas, like, everywhere. Like, it's so easy to make bracelets for him. And Louis has been a bit harder this year. Kind of, a lot of good ideas and a lot of good designs. But it's a little more difficult. So I think we're waiting for that one thing that just, like, captures, like, kind of like the Ice City Rainbows was. That was just like a really great design from the beginning and a really good phrase, and everybody wanted it and liked it and stuff. So we're waiting to see, but we need something. I am worried about Louis' Drive. I've said that on Tumblr and stuff. It's been a rough year for it for various reasons, and I'm hoping this stuff clears itself up because it's rough, and I want to get to goal. I mean, Louis was always the easiest, I think, to get to goal. And from the beginning, we've always set our goals super high. I mean, 22,000, 23,000. This year it's 24,000. And the last 2 years, we pretty much nailed it. Like, both years we went over our goal. And this is the first year I'm a little worried. And we even started early. So he's around 5,000. We've got 19,000 to go in a couple months. And we're just kind of hoping, like, something, I don't know, it all depends, so we'll see what happens. And, it's all, any money raised is good money, so it's fine. If we don't get to gold, nothing bad happens. It's not like one of those things where if we don't make it to gold, the money doesn't go to charity. That's not how it is with this. The money, as soon as you donate, as soon as we put money in, it's there. The charity has it. So no matter what we raise, it's money that wouldn't have been raised before. So I'm trying to keep positive on that side if we don't get to goal. But I would like to get to goal because I don't want to not get to goal, especially this year when we've made it to goal with Niles, which I couldn't believe. we went from $382 last year to going over, I think, his goal this year. It was 10,000, and we made that. And same with Liam's, we made that goal. So I really, really want to try and hit goal for all of the drives this year. Harry's, I think, will make it just on merchandise, probably alone, but keep the donations coming. We've got tons of ideas, tons of things planned for his. Almost a glut. Like, I haven't even put, like, some of the bears, the rainbow bears and frogs and all the stuff that I have. Like, I have so much stuff. And Louis, I have some bears, and there's other people who are making stuff too. So there are things out there. It's just, I'm a little more worried about that. So we really need something good to happen. We'll wait and see. Sorry, I'm rambling way too much. I think I hit all those charity points I want to hit. So this is like totally non-1D. Well, it's sort of, okay, so blah, blah, blah. I'm like very random. Follow me as I jump from topic to topic. I'll try to segue into. I'm writing the cat fic, the cat horror story, Larry horror story, because it just was like one of those. It's not an earworm because it's a song, so I don't know what it is when you get an idea to write something, which doesn't happen to me often anymore. I'm just too damn busy to like do fun things. I'm always doing like painful stuffing envelopes and stuff. So I've been watching American Horror Story. I was a little late to the party on that. I missed like the first, I guess, 2, and I saw the one last year. So I was all excited to see it this year because I love horror. Like I really, it sucks because every person I've ever been with like doesn't like it as much as I do, and like my girlfriend hates horror like stuff, does not like it at all. So I'm always like kind of loving it alone. But I was really excited for it to start, and I watched it, and I was just amazed. Jokie's like scratching at the door. Just ignore her. Like she'll probably start barking any moment. But I love the cinematography. I love that the hotel is Art Deco, which is like my favorite kind of style. Like everything about Art Deco is just I love everything. My dragonfly tattoo, I don't know if you can see it, is actually it was based on a piece of Art Deco dragonfly jewelry. So I just love how they film it. I think they put like a fisheye sort of lens a lot of times on some of the angles of the hotel, which it's beautiful, like artistically very beautiful. Also very gory. Like I mean, very very jokey, very bloody this year. Um, which it's always kind of gross. This is gonna go on. Jokey girl. Because if I let her out, then she's gonna want to come back in, and it's gonna be this back and forth thing. Jokey, come here. I'm gonna see if I can distract her. Come here. Don't be so barking. So it's super super gory this year. I know one of the things people do not like is there's definitely one scene, and I think he's gonna come back. That seems a little unnecessarily kind of sadistic and stuff like that. So I enjoy one of the things I enjoy about American Horror Story is just you never know what's going to happen, and it always leaves me like I can't look away for a second, no matter if I like it, if I hate it, if I think it's gross, if I think it's disgusting. Like I can't look away because it's just done. I really like how they do it. It's not boring to me at all, which is I'm a very as you can see, random person. So it takes a lot to keep my interest and keep me just like glued to my seat. And that's one thing that always does. Gaga looks really impressive. Although I was surprised actually. The opening, the very first time you see her, it looked like Lady Gaga. Like there wasn't. I was expecting like her to blow me away with like something different, and I'm like, oh, it looks like Gaga when I saw her in concert. Like she actually had a less makeup, I think, than like you're used to. So that was kind of shocking, but she does really well. I'm a big Gaga fan, so I liked it. And oh my God, Matt Bomer. Like I'm also late to the party on him a little bit. I never watched whatever show. There's some like kind of popular show series he was in. I have no idea, but I knew who he was just through gossip column stuff. You know, and I watched him. I think he was in The Normal Heart. Was that the one? But so he's a great actor, and I'm really glad that his character in American Horror Story Hotel, I adore. Like I am in love with it. Like it's just so good, and I it's a little bit probably my old Adam Lambert like fandom stuff coming through because his character is Adam Lambert. Like or no, not is, but like you could if Matt ever like gets busy, you could stick Adam in there, and it's probably the same. All the hair's the same, the outfits. They got the claw thing. I didn't mean to flick you guys off. The claw, like that that is like it's all like so Adam, but Matt does it. There's a quality to him that he's such like a pretty boy. I guess it's Adam has a little bit of a hardness to him that I think wouldn't work as well. I mean, it's cool. It could work, but Matt's got something that is just it's so good. Like he's my favorite part of this series, I think, because he's just I don't know. I'm a huge fan, and it like is a little late to the party on that one. And I always crush on gay men kind of thing. Like if he's gay, I'll probably have a crush on him. So. He's adorable, and well, not even adorable. You can't say adorable because he's out there killing people. But it's a great. I'm rambling as usual, but I love his character. So I'm trying to think. Sarah Paulson's character. I'm probably mispronouncing these people's names horribly. She played the Siamese twins last year, and this year her character. I have a hard time watching her character this year because she's got this frizzy like. Kind of unkempt hair, and it's like it's hitting me a little too close to home when she's got like the makeup is like all like smudgy and lipstick all over her face. It just looks like me after a bad night, like a really long, rough, drunken mess of a night. So whenever her character comes on, I'm just like, oh god, like this is like looking in the mirror. I can't do this. So, but she's really great actress, and Kathy Bates, all the usuals are in there. Um, and the kids are like super creepy. So I highly recommend. I'll wrap it up on that because it's just a blah 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 like going on. But it really, really is a good show. It's one of my favorites. I'm watching that when I'm watching How to Get Away with Murder. It's always good. And they're doing kind of a time fuck thing on, which I think they always did on How to Get Away with Murder, but that involves a lot more paying attention. And I always feel like I have to go back because I miss stuff, and probably because I'm multitasking and everything like that. But watching that one as well. What other shows? Oh, Walking Dead starts tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. They're doing like a marathon of them. So we've got zombies running in our house like 24/7. I like when I go to bed, I leave the TV on for Doki because she sleeps out here, and it's for zombies. So I don't know if that's like helping, but I'm glad that's starting back up. I was trying to decide whether to go to Walker Stalker Con in New York because I really, really, really wanted to like meet Norman, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. All his special VIP like passes are sold out. I mean, you could still buy like I think a VIP thing and you can meet him, but it won't be the same. Like you don't get the like whole works with it. And I don't know if I'm just up for that. It's in New Jersey, so it's like it'd take a lot to get me like up there at this point because I just don't know how it's gonna go. A lot of a lot of organization and figuring out stuff, but. Oh, I'm sorry. I just ate Chipotle, and it was like heavy on the sour cream, which is good. It tastes good. You could like somebody put a thing on my Tumblr today saying like nachofication or like you put nacho cheese on anything, it tastes good. That's pretty much sour cream, same thing. But I'm like all clumped like now with like sour cream in my throat. So you guys are getting. Gosh, it feels good to do a video. I haven't done one in a while. This is completely like rambly, and I can see it's already up to 17 minutes, so it's gonna be like a half-hour sitcom at this point. But fuck it, you asked for it, you're gonna get it. Like there's no in between. You either get nothing or you get a big rambly thing that you're gonna have to listen to like in multiple parts. I had to watch training video at work this week, and it was like they split it into 15 minutes. So you're like, oh, okay, 15 minutes. I gotta watch this lady like really boring talking about. I can't even remember what ethics. I think it was about ethics. Oh my god. Okay, so you finished the first 15 minutes. You're like, whoa, I'm done. And it's like, no, that was just part one. And she went on for like so much more of this. It was so bad, and her voice was so annoying. I couldn't even do other things. Like normally, I just let that shit run, and I would go do something else and kind of listen in the background. Her voice was just like killing me, and I couldn't concentrate. So I had to like just sit there and kind of zone into space while she was going. But, what's my next thing? Let's see if you guys have done any questions, which I don't think you did. How embarrassing. Oh, speaking, I can tell you. The one question I see you, Sonia, was why is Harry so cute? I have no freaking idea. Like he really is. I'm a huge this year. I always loved Harry. I mean, Harry, you guys know, Harry and Louis are always my like 1 and 2 or sharing the ones. Like, they're my faves. I can't lie. But the past like year or so, I love watching Harry come into his own. I think it's so amazing to like see it happen and just watch him grow as like just a person, an artist, everything. I can't wait to see like the songs and stuff on the new album. But it's just fun to just see him become like this Harry, which is great. Um, I'm adoring his like style, and it's just everything about it. I don't know. I used to be like all about Louis, and I still am. Like, and I've heard other people say this, like you adore Harry, you think he's adorable and cute or whatever, and you just like love him as a person, and Louis just makes you drool. Like that's the kind of I know there's like probably girls out there who like are all about the like Harry is the sex god, and I don't see him that way. I see him as this adorable like little cupcake in designer clothing with like sparkly boots and probably like making this up. He's probably like totally not like that. But that's just how it is. Like you I can't think of a good way to describe it. But it's in my head. Like it's just I don't know. I'm fangirling too hard. I gotta throttle back in me. I'm high on Chipotle. I really do. It's the kale. Let me make sure there's no other questions. A lot of people were. I was afraid I was going to get 10 million questions about the bracelets and when they're going to get ordered. So I was a little afraid to tweet that. Let me make sure there's no tweeting going on. It's so embarrassing. Like when that's what I was going to talk about. Embarrassing. Okay, so I wrote this really embarrassing scene in the Larry Horror story, and somebody left me a commenting on like so embarrassing, and yes, it was. And I had to share my embarrassing moment, which I kind of told. I think I posted it somewhere, but my ankle. It's related to my ankle. You know, I hurt my ankle so bad. Like slipped on the ice cube, like the old banana peel. And like killed my ankle, and I've had the ankle brace on, and I finally took it off yesterday. And I was running really quick to the Dunkin' Donuts to get a bagel and coffee before my furnace guy showed up to check my furnace, which of course was working perfectly when he was here. So I paid a whole bunch of money for nothing. But I was trying to race to the Dunkin' Donuts before the guy came, and it's like I think it was like 7:45 or something. And I didn't put on my ankle brace. I just like went in the car, and I'm walking up to the Dunkin' Donuts. It's in like a strip mall kind of thing. And I parked on the side. I'm walking up the thing, and I'm looking at my phone, probably scrolling through like Twitter or Tumblr or something. And I like literally, I don't know what happened, if I like stubbed my toe or like got caught or my ankle went out. I don't know. But I start to fall forward. And it's like one of those things where you just can't fight gravity at a certain point. And I'm like doing the stumble forward where it's like you're trying to right yourself and you can't. You just can't. And I like face planted pretty much on the sidewalk. And then I was like, oh my god, I was mortified. Like as I'm going down, I'm like, oh shit, like this is so embarrassing. And I'm like, I'm cracking myself up just even thinking about it. I'm on all fours, like in front of. It wasn't quite in front of the Dunkin' Donuts, which is good, because that would have been like the worst. Like if it was, because it's all glass, like it's a big glass window. But I think the store I was in front of was closed, so that was good. Only like 1 or 2 people saw me, and I think they had a moment of like, oh my god. But then we all just pretended like it didn't happen. Like I just got back up, kept tapping on my computer, like my phone. And it was just like, you did not see that. That did not take place. So, oh my god, I have to get into that. I like laughed so hard, my nose is running. But yeah, so that was my embarrassing moment of. So I guess my ankle is feeling. I put the ankle brace back on today because I really don't want a repeat of that from yesterday. And now my hands are also a little sore. I'm totally like falling on the ground, but I was not badly injured. I just was really mortally embarrassed. So that's my embarrassing story of the day. And what else is going on? My girlfriend is at Comic-Con all weekend, and so is Katie, who did. She worked on Niall and Harry's drives. She's there working it, and so we've been sending pictures of like her, and she's sending pictures of me, and like it's just trying to. It's chaos there. I don't know how you can do it because I like am not that good with those kind of things. I have to eat, I have to pee, I get thirsty, I can't sit for like 5 hours in one place. So it's probably best that I'm not there. But my girlfriend is, so she's doing that. I'll get up to New York eventually. There's just so much going on. But so I guess that's it. I don't have that much more. I have one thing that I'm saving for the very end, and you can be the witnesses of it. And I'm gonna just check my little thing one more time. It's so sad. Nobody has any questions for me. I'm like here. I was ready to spill my guts, and nobody has any good juicy questions. But maybe next time. I know I did this a little quick and a little like just random. I'll have to be better at collecting questions. But I think I've covered like a billion topics already. I don't know. I have like no comments on a lot of what goes on in fandom in general. I just kind of take a wait and see attitude. Like I have my feelings. I feel how I feel, and not much is gonna change that at this point. So anything that happens, it's just like yeah, let it. Everything comes out in the wash. I guess is the best way to say that. So to wrap this up, I found them at Target. Can you see them? They're the Reuben. You guys know I love food, and I love like these weird chips that taste like other things. So the biscuits and gravy ones are awesome. I brought those to work, but I figured this is gonna be noisy. And of course, Jokey comes around for this. I am gonna try the Reuben potato chips so you can get my real-time reaction because I've never had these. I was waiting to try these. So, oh god, they smell like a Reuben when you open the bag. I love Reubens. I want a chip. I don't know. So let's see. One fell back into the bag after I ate it. Alright, that wasn't, I was going to say that wasn't a big enough bite to give it good flavor, but I can taste the bread. Like, that's really weird. I can taste Thousand Island dressing soaked bread. Alright, let's try again. That's pretty freaking creepy. Like, you're getting the sauerkraut kind of pickly tang of, if you've had a Reuben, like, the sauerkraut and the Thousand Island and the rye bread and even the meat, like, it's pretty much in there. I was choked. It's not bad. I would say it's not as scary and not as creepy as I thought it would be. It's a little disturbing, but they're pretty good. It's got no, it tastes like a Reuben, and it's really the strongest flavor I think I'm getting is like the Thousand Island kind of flavor, but you can taste like the rye bread of like a sandwich, so that's kind of funny. I was prepared to be horrified because this one has the biggest potential to go wrong in my I feel like if anything is gonna kind of taste disgusting, it would be a Reuben flavored potato chip. But it wasn't bad. Like I'll eat these. I'm gonna bring them to work just because that's what we do for fun at work. We just eat like weird foods and comment on them. But yeah, that was fun. Oh, I feel like it's a little like I got Chipotle for lunch. My taste buds are probably all like fried off from like salsa and stuff. But I like them. I'm not a big chip eater. I have to eat them with things, so it's not like I would go sit there. Like that's why I feel safe buying that bag because I'm not gonna sit there and like eat them during Walking Dead or whatever. Like I'm just not because it's just not. They're too flavory. I don't know, but they're fun to try. I'm having fun exploring with all these. I put a bunch of them on my Amy. Donkey. On my Amy is obsessed .com site. I think I reviewed the Southern biscuits and gravy one and some other foods. So it's a lot of food. I should just start a food blog because all I do is eat and post pictures of nachos. But this is like imagine that at 3 a.m. That's pretty much my life now. I'm waiting for Jokey to like. She just had her first birthday, and I'm waiting for her to like mellow out a little bit. She's still in I'm an excited puppy, like crazy puppy phase, but she's doing good. So I think that's the time to wrap it up as we're almost at 30 minutes. Holy shit. So have fun with that. That'll be the last time you ever ask for a video again. But I'll try to do these a little more regularly. I enjoy them, and I obviously like talking a lot. So anyways, see ya.